Black people, why are you all always getting caught doing the worst? You're setting a bad example for the world. Why y'all hate yourself? Always tearing each other down to get ahead in the world. You guys are like the menace to society. A bunch of criminals. Do y'all recall that movie back in 1993 called Menace to Society with Taryn Turner, Lorenz Tate, and Jada Pinkett Smith? It's a fictional movie with some truths about life in some Black communities. There was one character in the movie named Sharif. He was the only Black man in the movie that was chasing after God. He was trying to save his friends from themselves. And in the end, he was gunned down right along with his friends. Guilty by association. And this is why many Black people today are considered criminals. Guilty by association. And what associate them with the real criminals is that they are all Black. Stereotype. This video will discuss why Black people are made to look like criminals. Ungodly people. According to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, 32% of the prison population are Black, 31% are white, 23% are Hispanic, and then 14% are other, consisting of biracial people, other races, and even Asian people. But this statistic can be deceiving because many Hispanic people identify as Black, and many of the biracial people identify as Black. So that number for Black is actually much higher than what it seems. Black people are made to look like the criminals of this world. This world is ruled by Satan the devil, and Satan hates all humans. But the Black ones, he hates more than any race on the planet. It's because Black people are Yahweh's first children, and they are the only race on the planet that have the exact image of God Almighty Yahweh. Satan hates the image of God. Being the first children of God, Yahweh's people are to set an example for the world. Ain't that how you feel about your first child? You want him to do great, to set an example for the younger kids. This is why you're harder on the first one more than any of the other children. Because Yahweh's children reflect him. He don't want his children setting a bad example for him as their God. So Satan uses his children, his Black people that have the exact image of God to deceive the world, to make people think that all Black people are the same, to stereotype us as Black.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
So the majority of the time, you would never see Black people in Satan's world behaving decently and not glorifying the name of Yahweh. No, never. So Satan exploits his Black people to make the world think that all Black people are the same when they're not.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Stereotyping. Stereotyping is so deceitful. Even white people have problems with being stereotyped. Some nationalities think that white people are of the devil and are destructive to this world. And I know plenty of white people that are not like this. It's a stereotype that is used to deceive the world and to keep us all divided. Because Satan knows that united we stand strong against him. Aren't you all tired of defending yourselves against people that are committing crimes that look like you, and then you are being associated with this type of people? This is how Satan deceives the world, through stereotyping. It creates an illusion that all nationalities behave the same. It is a lie created by Satan, the devil, the father of the lie. Yahweh's people today are known as the seeds of Abraham, and they followed the example set by Yeshua, the Son of God, by rejecting everything in Satan's world. They are no part of Satan's world, and they just happen to be black. But anyone doing the will of Yahweh is considered his child. But the seeds of Abraham are the light of the world, just like Yeshua was. And they suffered the same things that Yeshua did. They were crucified, hung up in trees, tarred and feathered. And today they are being made to look like criminals, just like Yeshua was. Yeshua, the Son of God, died a criminal, an ungodly man. And his followers face the same challenges that Yeshua did. So Satan wants to call us black. Yeshua, the Son of God, never identified as being black. He simply identified as being the Son of God, a seed of Abraham. We only know that Yeshua was black because John told us in the book of Revelation. But they want to associate us with black in order to deceive the world, to make us look like criminals. Take, for instance, P. Diddy. P. Diddy, the rapper, actor, producer, entrepreneur, was for many years regarded as the good man. New York City gave him the key to the city. He was considered a star, but his star is not shining right now. He's been reduced to stardust. As we know, he is in prison. This is a man that has the exact image of God Almighty Yahweh, but he worships Satan. Nothing he has done says Yahweh. Sex trafficking, racketeering, abusive to women. These are ungodly acts. He's behaving like a monster. And why not? He worshiped the greatest monster on earth, and that's Satan the devil. So this is how you can recognize the seeds of Abraham.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Yahweh's people have the characteristics described at Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 and 23. P. Diddy is not like us.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
So know that all races have criminals. but they gonna always point out the black. This is why we should not identify as being black. No one should identify as being a color. This is how they stereotype us. There's only two nationalities on this planet, and that is the ones that worship Yahweh and the ones that worship Satan. Satan in his world is the ones that divides us, keep us fighting against one another. We got to learn to come together. United, we stand strong against Satan. Don't allow this world to deceive you. Black people are not criminals. Satan's people are the criminals. That's all I have for tonight. I truly enjoyed talking with you all. And I am so thankful to my God, Almighty Yahweh, for giving me such good, positive messages that you can share with your friends and your loved ones. And as I depart today, I pray God Almighty Yahweh help you all to know who you are and who you serve, and show this by your actions, not by your color or nationality. Y'all be safe out there in Satan's world.